The three best friends anyone could have, but the three best friends.
The boys are back in town.
Don't let's sort of exaggerate. It is what it is, right? I'm here as a guest.
A very special guest.
As you can see, I've moved up. And you're probably wondering, why am I sitting here dressed like this? Well, as you know, Scott, like the Edinburgh Festival has just been cancelled.
Yep.
And I just want to be ready for any emergency gigs. The first gig, I want to be ready so that, or take somebody to a ball. Like one of the two. Yeah.
Just like sort of get up and go. You get a wee bag at the door, ready.
I'm making an effort. And I find that, see, if I dress like this, walking about, people keep the 2 metre distance. Nobody comes up. I have been fined twice. I have been fined twice, but with the police saying that I was definitely coming back to a party. So I must have. I said no. I'm just at a shop.
I've been talking to M rescuing the fucking government out of troubles.
It's good to be back.
Somebody's been fined today. Somebody got fined. Well, it came in the news that somebody's been fined by the police.
Hey, tell you a cracker. Tell you a bit more than that.
He's back.
Somebody I know, their brother, and she's a copper as well, but her brother lives in England, and he came out the show with a bottle of Prosecco and get fined 30 quid. That's no fucking emergency.
Fucking hell.
Aye, essential. Just a bottle of Prosecco.
Just Tesco Prosecco.
And no, but just a bottle of Prosecco. Yeah, which fair enough.
Well, see that I went out to Tesco this afternoon. Other supermarkets are available, and see, like, we had to queue to get in. Right. And then see, the weirdest thing is the two security. Know that this is weird, but the two security guards are of African descent. Know that that's weird. They're just two big black guys, right? But both of them are wearing black berets. They look like fucking Black Panthers.
You ain't getting in here, honky.
When I was going up and down all right, brother. When you were going up and down the aisles, every maybe 5 minutes, they kept playing an announcement saying that although they are open, it is for essential shopping only.
Yeah,
so I was like,
people just thought about going, what am I getting here? You're like,
well, that's the thing. There was people going up and down aisles, like, kind of as if they're doing a normal shopping, and then like members of staff were coming down as if to say, like, get back, you bastards.
Move it.
I just got fucking 24 cans of cider, I mean, a loaf of bread.
I'm due a shop, but I'm just kind of thinking, I'll just wait as long, no, until I need to go out. I'm trying to just kind of dear to. I've been in the house for, I've not been allowed out for a good few years now, but, on the.
Mate, you need to start getting out of your bed. You need a routine. And that's fucking rich coming from me.
Aye. On this kind of back cuisine scare kind of thing, I'm really not going out until it's like fucking, go see the chickens.
How many have you got?
I was with my cue there to go.
How many have you got?
Chickens,
How many have you got?
I'll get 3, thanks.
You should have got 4, 3.
I know.
Why did you get an odd number?
Initially I was wanting 4 to name them after like a band. That was the thinking.
Why did you just get 3?
I think I get scared because I thought I maybe not be able to do it. I just thought I didn't want to let the chickens down. No, genuinely, I thought.
You let the ones down that are still there.
I know, but it's a cracking place where I get them faced, so they're all happy anyway. So I thought, I don't want to. Anyway, I'm now the chicken master, the chicken whisperer.
Right. Gary. What's in the bottom half? Please tell me it's suspenders.
Stand up. Stand up. Right. I still can't see them.
We still can't see you in the bottom half.
Jump. He's stood in a chair.
There's the joke. Yes. I had it planned that I was going to go. I had it planned that during the show I was going, hold on, I think that's somebody to do. And then walk away. A cheap joke. a cheap joke. You've got to amuse yourself, haven't you? You've got to amuse yourself.
That's absolutely brilliant.
So, is it something we can touch on, Gary? I believe you've been learning a new language.
Yes, Espanol.
How you getting on?
Me, well,
muchos.
Soy habla un bit Espanol.
You've got the mannerisms doing. I
say the day is 12. I think I'll look like Manuel with the fucking weight.
Table for two.
You went all blurry. You went all blurry, Scott.
I don't worry about it, man. I'll come and go.
Comes and goes.
Thing me. So it's 12 CDs, and I'm doing a CD a day, which is
hold on. 12 CDs.
Aye.
So it's not on an app or something like that.
Have you got a DVD player?
No, I've been. Oh, but right. Well,
you have to date the motor.
Driving a bit.
So I've got a Bluetooth receiver like the radio. So I can put my iPad through that, so that then it comes out the speakers or the laptop.
High tech.
But here's the thing, right? So I can't control for the CD player, so I've got to stop there, because when they give you big long sentences, I've got to pause it so that I can then think what it is before I repeat it. So I can't. Wee bit of backstory. Offered a guy on eBay. He was wanting 40 quid for one. I says, look, mate, I've got one. I'll give you 20. No, Aberdonian, right? Typical stingy fucking tight bastard. But anyway, that's a bit of backstory. So I've ordered a universal one for Amazon. Get it next year. But
a universal what? A universal DVD
remote
player?
Control. No, remote control.
Right. They're shite, Gary. They're shite.
Well, I've not got any. I can't just stone it unless I got a big fucking stick with a pencil.
Is this for your iPad?
No, this is for the CD player. My actual hi-fi. Like I've got a hi-fi, so the CD. So I thought, what I'll do is I'll get headphones, so I can just sit there and you'll be more focused, right? So these are Bluetooth. Get some yesterday. Now, they were expensive, but I wanted to get them anyway. So
this feels like you're trying to sell these headphones.
No,
and you could own a pair of these headphones.
The best ones you can buy, Sony XM3s. They're like voted best headphones for the last 2 years.
How much?
250 quid. 250.
Are they noise cancellers?
Aye. So that's. I've wanted them.
You're doing all right during lockdown.
No. I'm whacking that credit card. So El Credico. So here's the thing. I thought I'll get the headphones because of Bluetooth, and I'll be able to sit and listen, right? So then I get some yesterday. So I pairs them with the computer. I pairs them with like the phone and everything. And I was like, could I fucking pair them with the radio thing, the receiver? And then after I Googled it for a while, I realised that that's not where the music's coming from. The music's coming for the CD. So now I've got to get a lead to make them like normal headphones. So I've had to order a socket because it didn't come with a socket.
Why don't you do this?
eBay.
You can do one of two things, right? See, for your remote control issues, you can download an infrared remote control app for your iPhone or your Android fucking whatever it's called. Right? And it's a universal remote control app. Because you think about it, it's the same fucking bullshit. You might get ones you need to pay a couple of £1 for, but they work as remote controls because this is
I've used one before on a telly.
This is my Arkham CD player, so I don't know if
it'll be infrared, which again I think you can do it on your smartphone. Check it out. See, could you save you some money there? And I'm a wealth of information today. See, for getting your CD player to become Bluetooth or whatever the part is.
Transmitter. Yeah, the transmitter.
You can buy the wee transmitter, and or if you have got anything like, what's it called again? Fucking.
Isn't he a transmitter?
No, I know it's not a transmitter, but if you plug it into I've got one through there. I was in the middle of. It's the thing that you can link all your music through the house, the wee fucking sound bars and all that.
Aye.
What's it called?
A Sonos.
Sonos. Get a Sonos amp. You put it into the amp, and then
I know that shit. I'll just get a fucking lead. Anyway,
you don't buy all that shit. You get 250 quid here.
I know, but I wanted them anyway.
Right, just you kick about with the suit and the headphones up the park.
That's a new look. So anyway, it's good to be back.
You're like a snobby Kraftwerk.
Well, just like a showroom dummy. Catalog man.
The guy in a little wax
jacket, $29.99. Right.
Headphones, $250.
But the noise cancellation is tremendous.
What does it do? Just zeros everything. You just can't hear.
Aye. You just press a button on it and just fucking they're amazing. Because I've tried them out before. Every time I went through an airport, I went into Curry's and I was like, no, they're too dear. You know what? But they've won the last 3 years. They've won best headphones, beating the Bose ones and all that. You know, so I went, fuck it, I'm getting them.
Need to try a set. Here, can I just share with you guys what I've been rattling in this lockdown?
Ketamine.
Well, just no too much of that. We dab now and again.
What?
Aye, guys' arses. That's it. No, Ozark.
What?
He's watched it.
Is it any good?
I've seen the first two.
I'm only halfway through the one.
The third one's only started, isn't it? The third one's just started.
Fucking tremendous.
What's that?
Right into it. Just a guy who's money laundering for the Mexican mafia or something? The Icarumbas.
The mafia. And then he's been told that he's got to sort the money out, get the money back, that his partner had his soul for him. It's all right. It's okay.
It's a mad relationship between him and his wife because she's been having an affair. But
no spoiler alert. 10 of them get killed. No spoiler alert. 10 of them get killed.
But it got me right for the first episode, where usually I'm like 2-3 to get into it. Then I was like, hey, yeah.
I've started watching the US Office. That's what I've started watching.
Right.
I started that, but stopped, man. It's totally different.
It's better. It's better than the British one.
It's pure American.
It's good, but Gary.
What?
Today, obviously, with the news of the Fringe, how are you feeling about that? What's your thoughts on it?
Have they postponed it or cancelled it outright?
Cancelled.
Again, I mean, it's been cancelled, but if you read some of the wording, I got another email today for someone saying that it'd been like suspended. And I'm going, no, it hasn't. It's been, just say it's been cancelled. I saw this vague bullshit again. Just see, as soon as all this happened with the whole potentially you're going to be quarantined, the festival should have just come out there and says, look, it's cancelled. Even if people were in an uproar going, oh, it's too soon, going, well, it's better to be safe than sorry. But this was all about money. This was all about trying to get it to go as long as they could. Really?
I think probably retired at the top then. That's probably my last gig nearly, which ironically was at the Corona bar. That was my last gig a couple of weeks ago. So that was maybe my farewell gig. Who knows? I
think going back to the virus kind of thing, you can't. Our promoters and all that were all like hedging their bets that it would be all right. It's beyond that now. I don't think anybody can still be hanging on. I've no cancelled my event yet, but you know.
Obviously,
1994 just might happen, but you know.
And you don't offer refunds either.
Again, my refund is an event ticket for the next one.
Obviously, it affects all of us, you know, far more than it affects a punter, because this is how we earn our money. But even if in July the whole world goes back to normal, you still can't expect people to then go, right, well, the first thing I'm going to do is buy a ticket to or promote a festival.
For a start, everybody's going to be in debt. Like, so they're not going to go, right, are you booking up that $2,000 a week Airbnb in Edinburgh? Because you're like, we need a laugh. You're like, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
I was going to say that. Who do you think is the first one out of the three of us to book a gig as soon as it's back to normal? But I know it's Mal.
No,
Mal, you'll be offering raves in your back garden as soon as this is lifted.
As soon as this is lifted, you know, I want to try and, you know, equally as well. I was talking to somebody and they were saying, so we were just talking stuff and we were talking about gigs, and then the guy went, a big band that I really like have postponed to August, right? And he said,
Genesis.
it could be. And then he goes, I don't even think.
Scott. I was wondering why you never laughed.
Sorry,
I don't even think I would go and see Phil Collins. And he said, no, he goes, although I want to see this band, I don't think I'll even go in August. He never said. Yes. No, he did. He said it was some mad German band or something. Phil Collins wasn't in it.
And Gary Little.
But he said, I don't even know how I feel. I don't think I would even go. Yeah. Because who's going to go, it's all right, you're fine. You know,
even if they say to people, you can go out there, enjoy yourself, and you're not going to get ill, they've not got any money.
Well, Gary, like Scott pointed out to me the other day there's folk who are sitting in full pay working from home. They've got money. We don't have money. Self-employed folk don't have money.
But they're not a huge majority. Like you're like
people. No, because self-employed is only 300,000 in the UK.
I'm talking about people working from home. Like,
listen, there's a lot of people. Again, this is what I was trying to talk to you about, Mal, the other day, and I'm going, too many of these things are forgotten when it goes back to normal. I saw a thing on, somebody had posted it up online the other day about that as a company in Glasgow. I can't remember the name of it, but effectively they told all their staff, everything's fine, don't worry about it, everything's completely in order. And then the day before payday, at the end of the month there in March, they went, listen, the company's going into liquidation, which means you're not getting any of your wages for the last month. And they also don't get their 80% guaranteed because the company doesn't exist anymore in an official sense. So there are companies out there who, it's obviously hard for us because we are self-employed. So you're going, right, not only is there not a lot of support, your diary has then been completely wiped out, but there are a lot of people who are being shafted by their employers because everybody's thinking, somebody's sitting in their house with their feet up getting 80%, going, there are people doing that. There are also people like my missus, for example, she is doing a normal, 9-hour shift in the house, right? She's just doing a normal work.
Scott, our employees know watching.
No, but the thing is, I did actually think they might say to them, so they work for 10 to 6. I did think they might go, everyone just works like 4 hours, but no, they're all working, and they had their IT team go out and set everybody up. But again, the opposite side of that is there are people who are going, hey, you're fired and you're fucked.
No.
Do you know what I mean? And you don't know.
I spoke to a few people who've said that they're getting their 80% for now, but they don't know in the next month or two if they're going to have a job. So there is that. I know there's, but at least they get money for none for a couple of months.
Terrible.
Also, I'm thinking, like, see me and Gary, man, I don't know about you, mate, but I've been going, can you imagine if you had like 3 wins? Like, imagine if I had like 3 kids or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And I'm going, I've just managed to scrape. I know, but you're a millionaire, Mal, so it's not the same for you.
See that joke, right? I laugh at it and all that. I really wish now it was true. I wish now it was true.
It's time to cash in the Rangers shares.
I moved. I just moved.
Get your bricks back. Your lean bricks. You sell the bricks on Gumtree.
Oh, for fuck's sake. If I could cash in my Rangers shares. I moved house.
Have a curry this week.
I moved house, so that stretched things as much as it was. And then everything's just the plugs just been, again, I'm just one of the millions that's affecting. You know what I mean?
But then, do you know what? We could sit here moaning and going, but the bottom line is, and I was thinking about it a lot, is like all the poor people in Syria and Gaza, that they've got fuck all and they've still not get fuck all. And after all this, cunts are complaining they can't get bog roll. These cunts wipe their arse with a fucking brick. You let her, maybe not a brick. I mean,
Tesco bag or something.
You need to bash the brick flat.
But do you know what I mean? They're like,
a curtain that's been blown out of flat.
All them in that, like the camps and stuff, the refugee camps. It's like.
But do you know think that's amazing how quickly the media forgets that all that exists?
But they even forgot about it fucking when they were
I know.
there. You know, like they're not doing anything. But now people, it's like, people are struggling, and you can only struggle with your own struggle, sort of thing. Yeah, you can get a T-shirt. You can only struggle.
A self-struggler.
But
Struggle ISIS.
take it off. But it's just, you go, there's so many people that, like, we are lucky because we're still basically being able to walk about and like moan and sort of still eat and things, but it's like poor families that have lost everything. Now they've got to fill in a fucking 100-page document to get universal credit or something.
I know, you're £94 a fortnight, whatever it is. You think, you're a guy who's been going out, like, say you're like a normal mum and dad, 2 kids, right? And the dad's out grafting, doing whatever he's doing, and then suddenly you're laid off, and now there's no money coming in the house, and there's nowhere for you to go. You can't go for an interview. Even how. What?
Think of the housebreakers. Every cunt's in the house now.
They're out of job, I know.
They're out of job.
Well,
the drug dealers in the corner. What corner are they standing?
I don't know about the old housebreakers, because I think this is now a test of who's a real house, because it takes a real man to break into a house. The family's in there. Do you know what I mean?
Everybody's tooled up into just waiting on it.
I tell you, a boy who works at, I'll not say where he works, but a mate of mine who, let's say, enjoys a recreational smoke, let's say that, he was basically going and getting like 2 months worth a week, right, to see himself through it. And see, when he went to see his dealer, he's like, is it mental for you? He went, mate, he says, I literally could retire after this. He says, I have not sold so much drugs in my fucking life. He's like, I'm on the phone daily getting it.
How did you get about, but?
Mate, this is before lockdown. Everybody knew that weekend. So he's like, people were going to me like £1,000 cash, going, mate, give me as much as I can carry. And just fucking.
He must have a heavy stash in the house spot then, huh? He must be.
But mate, it's not like it's us going, I'm going to buy, you like a nice glass of wine, so I'll go and buy a case of wine. See, if you're a drug addict, right, you're not going to sit and go, there's £1,000 worth of drugs, I'm going to space that out over 2. You're going to rattle that in a week.
You buy £1,000, you do £1,000.
Aye, and that's it. And then
that's what I used to do.
If you're a drug addict, you've not got £1,000.
I know.
You get a fiver's worth.
How much can I get?
Get a blowjob for a quarter.
How much can I get for this stereo and a wank?
Aye.
I've got a Bluetooth receiver for a fucking hi-fi. Much.
one of the new iPod things, just a 1 year. Watch all this.
Anyway.
It's
great to be back.
Oh, boys.
So, do you have a laugh in the last show? Was it all sort of banter in the last show?
No, it's been quite depressing.
This one. Has it? Were you talking about this? Was this talk? Was the same chat?
It's really hard. It's hard not to talk about it, but you're just talking about the situation that you're in. This week has been the hardest week for me. Last week, I think it felt like a novelty, like, we're on lockdown, and now it's starting to feel a wee bit like. Do you know the other thing that's really getting to me is, see, it feels as if there's people everywhere all the time, and it's really starting to fucking annoy me. It just feels as if nobody's. Mate, see today, like, the amount of times, like, see, if I looked at people the way I look at people now in the real world, you wouldn't be surprised to get smacked in the mouth. Again, a day, I just stopped and I went and asked a couple, went, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, there's a reason why they're telling you to stay 2 meters apart, right? That is.
But you're outside, I know.
You can still stay 2 meters apart, mate. See, if I'm walking down the road,
right.
You're on one side of the road, I'm on the other side of the road. Don't cross the fucking road to walk in front. What the fuck are you doing, man? Just stay on the fucking side of the road. Nobody's pulled this out their arse. Nobody's sat in a Cobra meeting and went, do you know what will be a laugh? Let's tell them all to stay 2 meters apart. Somebody has came up with that distancing. So there's just people who are walking.
And also the same stupidity.
It's also the same way.
The young guy at 13 that died today.
I know.
In London. 13. 13. What's that?
Yeah. I hear he's selling a wireless receiver for a.
13.
What,
he's got a PlayStation. He's got a PlayStation. You know, like. Anyway.
That's worrying, though. That's worrying.
What annoys me is like all the people up the park, and I'm going, I'm up this park 3 times a day. where are these cunts coming from? I've never seen them up the park. And you're going, when this all ends, and you're going to see them up the park again? No chance. No chance.
It's the mentality of fucking January. I'm going to the gym, innit? Everybody's like fucking right in about it.
Or you've been told you can't do something, so you do it. You do it.
The thing that annoys me is, that's what I thought you were touching on, Scott, is folk who'll take a picture of everybody walking their dog up the park and complain about them walking their dog up the park when they're actually walking their dog up the park or going for a walk or going for a jog. Italy, they actually stopped it. They fucking stopped cunts because everybody was going for a jog but just hanging about. So they
in Spain, you can't walk your dog 100 metres for your apartment.
But that's why people in this country don't realise how lucky you are. Because see in Italy when they had the lockdown, it was lockdown. We've all seen the video of the guy getting his fucking legs judo chopped in the street and then dragged into a van. We've all seen the pictures in China of they two boys getting flung out of a bonnet into a van. They were probably never seen again. Whereas people here,
the government were just going, "Come on, let's be adult about it." You're not going to tell all the fucking young team to be adult about it when they're all.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Now you're past. If there's kids 13 years of age dying for it, now it's past the point of going, listen, we need you to stay inside, wash your hands. They need to start going out, balaclavaed up, polis across the chest, battens out, and just start leathering people. Aye, that's it.
But do you not think there's something Orwellian about all that as well? That's what freaks me out. I'm kind of going, I'm all for safety. I'm all for everybody getting better, fighting this virus, fucking blah, blah, blah. But there's always a wee fucking voice in the back of my head going, you're doing exactly what they're telling you. This is just conditioning us for the next time and the next time, and then maybe the next generation, before you know it, we're total fucking 1984. We'll be dead.
Do you know how it feels as if this isn't even the start yet? I know everybody's
going, that's it. I know.
That's it, isn't it?
They'll bring it in each year. They'll be like, right, it's a 2 months lockdown to
forget each year. I'm talking right now with this. This isn't coming to. We're not even in the middle. This still feels to me as if something's going on that we don't know about. Why is it even today? Every single day since lockdown, record number of deaths. Every day it's been increased. Why are they building field hospitals? Why are they building morgues? And they're saying that because they can't bury them quick enough. But that doesn't make sense. Because even if every crematorium in the country was working, these numbers that are dying for the virus, they're not vast numbers. More people will die for the normal cold than are dying for this. So
I think that was the case, Scott. No. I mean, this is right. No. So for anybody listening, this is the 1st of April. We're recording this, and it's the afternoon, and the UK death figures for today are sitting at 500 and something.
Listen, you fucking dick.
It's over 1,000. It's over 1,000
for today, just for this day.
500 died
today. Aye. So Italy's sitting at like 800 odd.
In Spain, the last 2 days, I was speaking to somebody in Spain, and they were saying it feels as if it's the numbers have been as maybe getting to a wee plateau.
Italy, I only know this because I'm watching Italian news. Italy dipped, then it fucking went through the roof again, higher than it did previously. So on Spain, Italy. You look at back here in the UK, the fucking figures, they're going to start skyrocketing.
Right,
New York's fucked.
So
talk to me.
This is the official numbers, right? As of right now, as of 3:35 on the 1st of April, there are 885,221 cases of coronavirus worldwide, right? Of that figure, the total death for the world is 44,210. Now, it's horrible that people are dying. That is not a massive number.
If you start going,
there's 7.5
billion. In the UK, what's the UK?
UK.
That's what you always go at. But is it in Glasgow yet?
Right, UK new cases. So new cases of the virus is up by 4,324.
That's only the ones are testing. Yeah,
total cases in UK 29,474. Total deaths in the UK.
Right,
2,000. What? Sorry, 2,000. 2,352. It is up by 563 deaths in 24 hours.
Today's
So that's risen by a quarter.
But this is it. This is now the start of your incline. We're still to peak.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Now, let me run.
It gets scary.
Let me say this to you, right? And my missus thinks I'm a conspiracy theorist. She thinks that I'm wanting the Chinese government to come and murder her. Where it all started was China, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, you can believe all the conspiracy theories about bats and about this being a man-made disease and blah, blah, whatever you want to believe, right? But I do not believe for 1 second that the figures that the Chinese government have put out are true. There's absolutely no way these figures are accurate because, according to China, their total deaths, right, from where the virus started, is 3,312.
Nah,
now, Italy.
That was the one hoose. That was the one hoose.
Italy.
Never stopped production, but still
Was
going.
that 10,000?
Italy has had almost 12,500 deaths.
Aye, so far.
That's 4 times the amount of China where the outbreak started. I'm not buying that for 1 second.
And if you look how many million people live in Italy and how many fucking billion that live in China, I don't know what's fucking.
It's like, what was it? 1.3, 1.4 billion live in China.
Billion. Fuck's sake.
Trump, China.
Did you watch the fucking Cal Pilkington thing when it was one of his abroad when he went to China, one of the wet markets, and he's kicking about with a packet of pickled onion Monster Munch, and he's going, look at me, I'm the odd one out here. Cunts eating bats, cunts eating scorpions, and his wee bus driver was eating fermented eggs with fetuses in them. He's going like that. What are you doing? He goes, he looked pretty normal when he was driving about. He's having a laugh. He goes, this isn't for the show. He's just fucking sat down with 6 fucking fetus-filled eggs.
Oh, fuck's sake.
And then he's eating the Monster Munch and he's going, I'm the fucking guy. No, I'm the weirdo here. It's fucking unbelievable.
It's a really odd thing, especially with the sheer volume of deaths as well. It's odd because you can't say things like the normal seasonal flu, it kills more people in the UK than the virus is, right? So, like,
that'd been a year.
But what I mean is, like, pensioners and, so more people will die from normal flu, seasonal flu, than are currently dying from coronavirus, right? So why then is the hysteria and the fear attached to this? There's obviously something. Here's the other thing. I have not seen anyone with the virus. Now, I know people online who are documenting their symptoms, talking you through it, but they're in the house. So what is it about these people who are being taken to hospital, who are being put in special isolation units? What is it that's happening to their body?
Underlying health problems is what we're told. We're told
what
underlying
are we not
health
seeing?
problems.
I'm not talking about that, Mal. I'm talking about why are they hidden away? What are we not seeing? Is there another strand of the virus we don't know about? Does it affect in a different way? Does it mutate differently?
Fucking got a third arm or something like that. It's just
I don't know, mate. I'm just thinking that I don't believe a word the government's tell us anymore. Right?
Here's the thing as well. Like what you're mentioning about like old folk and anybody who's just like fucking seasonally fucking going to pass away. I think every cunt that's dying now, they're just putting it down to the COVID-19. He fell off a bridge. That was he had the fucking virus. He had the flu, right? COVID-19. I think everybody who passes away, sadly, now is going to be fucking adding to the death toll. I don't think nobody's going.
Well, that isn't happening because you can see the numbers that are being recorded because there's more people. Listen,
so there's still thousands of people dying with other things.
Millions of people die every day. Millions of people die every day.
I know.
Millions
but
of people are born every day.
No in Glasgow. But do you know what I mean? But it's like, I'm not talking, right, forget globally now. Let's get selfish. Let's just go UK, right? I was going to say, let's just go Scotland, but UK, let's go UK.
Scotland's has only got about 100 or something, isn't it? 100 odd.
So there's still thousands of people dying in the UK of other illnesses, old age, fucking...
No, Mal, no. What's happened is the world's decided nobody else is dying, Mal. That's
what I'm saying. Is it just like this? The killing figures are just all COVID-19?
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Google it.
Aye,
Google
exactly.
it,
Google it, Scott. You're the one with fucking system. As you know what I'm talking about? Like, fucking wee Betty up the road dies. COVID-19. No, she fell down the stairs. COVID-19. Shut up.
No, they're not going to
make better
say
news.
they've got it. They're not going to make up. They're not going to add to it. They want people to feel positive.
They want less reported.
Aye.
Have you also seen how they test to see if you've got it?
Swab up your ass with 3 polos.
It's a big long swab about that, but it goes through your nose and down into the back of your throat.
Right.
Oh, aye.
I told you my mate got it done. His work done it. I don't know if I told you, Gary, did I?
No.
So, and check this out. They were like that.
Fucking woke you up.
No. So, he is a scientist, him and his wife, right? Pretty fucking high flyer. He is. He's like, I don't know what it is, right? But I don't know the word. And the company had somebody who had the virus. So they done their own testing. Where there's 30 folk or something in the company. 15 people tested positive and get told not to come back to work. And they tell the other 15, keep working. So he's got it. His wife also works with him in the same environment. She tested negative.
Right.
He's also been in the house with his wife and his 2 kids.
Having sex then? Obviously, it's a sexless relationship.
I never went there. I never went there. He's also got 2 kids. Now, you can self-isolate, but you know yourself, it's pretty impossible, isn't it? So he's now better. He's only been tired. He's not had a cough, no cold, nothing. He's now feeling better to the point where the work's saying to him, you maybe need to start thinking about coming back to work. He's not even done the 2 weeks isolation.
Well, he's legally he's got to be at home for 12 weeks. He's got to isolate for 12 weeks. That's it. If you contract the disease,
he's been told to get back.
Weeks.
There's redundancies getting made.
Well, then it takes me to court. And they get sued for millions. That's it.
My point is, here's somebody who's been tested positive, sat in the house, nothing's fucking happened. So, do you not think there's a case of, like you're saying, obviously it hits people with underlying health problems worse, but maybe we've all had it.
Right, Mal, this is what I'm trying to say to you, and you're listening, but your brain can't process it, right?
I'm looking for big words.
See, when this all started, they said to you, it is going to affect the most vulnerable in society. That's what they told us. Now, that is out the window. If a 13-year-old is dying, that's out the window, right? That isn't the most vulnerable. Now, he could have had underlying health conditions. I don't know.
He never even knew.
But the most vulnerable in our society is not a 13-year-old, right? If you can contract this disease, and what happens is terrible headaches, like the worst fever-like flu symptoms you can have, you lose your sense of smell, your sense of taste, and after about 10 to 12 days, the symptoms pass and you're fine, right? If that's what happens and you're being told to self-isolate at home, drink lots of fluids and get through it, I'm asking you this. What is the difference, or what else is happening to the people who are being isolated, what is affecting war-like hospital conditions? So what difference is happening to them?
Harvesting their organs.
Gary, listen.
I bet you after this, you need a kidney, 10 grand.
Amazon,
get that
straight
back.
Straight to the door.
I've never seen so many adverts for private healthcare in the last month as I have since all this started.
After this, then they'll go, that'll be how to privatise it. They'll go, as we can see, the NHS struggled to keep up with the demand. That's why we've got to bring a wee bit of privatisation into it.
Do you know what it'll be? It'll be, they'll start to play on your heartstrings. So it'll be things like, did you lose a loved one? Well, if you had Bupa, for example, as part of your insurance, you and your family would have been tested on day one. The other thing is, they're doing a big drive for, please remember to still go and give blood. I wouldn't be fucking going near it, because you'd be like, you get into a blood bank and they'd fucking drain you. You wouldn't be seen it again.
But also, it's really busy at the places and all, and there's no like fucking 2 metre things. You're sitting in fucking rows of seats and beds next to people and that.
I'll get biscuits in the house.
Oh, hello. Listen, I'll tell you what, see you giving blood, I do it regular. And see the amount of biscuits. See the amount of biscuits I rattle at the end of it, man. Because then I say to myself, I need to pump up the sugar levels. So even Maria can't say, hey, you've had a biscuit. I'm in there. Elbin cunt suit away. Just fucking.
because it's for nothing. That's
Exactly.
No.
That's your reason.
Starbucks tea cakes.
That's why the
Kit
NHS
Kats,
is crumbling, because you're rattling the biscuit money.
They're like, ah, listen, you need to use 2 pints for what you've just ate there.
I think it's really worrying what's going on, man, because we don't know what's going on. We've got no idea, because I certainly haven't.
We're insignificant. I might look as if I know what I'm talking about. Got a bow tie on, a tuxedo. Yeah, people think that guy knows what he's talking about.
Aye.
But
see the thing that
and you go, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But we'll never know, because and that's what I've spoken about before. That's what makes you depressed, because you're that insignificant. You're a wee ant. You're letting all these cunts are doing all these things that we'll never know anything about.
There's a chance I might find out you still will be long dead. But 50 years from now, I might still be alive.
It's the end of the year. I actually thought I did it a couple of weeks ago, and I ended up getting.
Stop leaning into the camera, because your face goes massive. Just sit back.
And I'll tell you another thing. How's this? How's this?
A wee bit higher so you see the bow tie.
Yeah, I'll put two.
There's 2 of them.
Eyes. Yes. So I thought I had that because I'd been in Spain. Well, I'd been in Spain.
What part of Spain again?
Madrid.
How did you find getting there and back? Was it an issue?
I came back the Wednesday, and it was locked down the Friday.
Right. All right, okay. See, we went to Amsterdam just before the lockdown, and we couldn't believe no one even stopped us. No one asked us nothing. In and out.
But there was nobody there was nobody talking about it there. There was like fucking hundreds of people.
It was still out in China. It was still happening in China.
I know, but it wasn't. It went for like one day it was fine, then the next day it was fucking lockdown.
I'd been watching it on Italian TV, so we were kind of a couple of weeks ahead of everybody for freaking out.
It's like,
she's been in a bit
bad. It seems bad in Italy, man.
Mate, it's fucking mental.
Spain as well, Scott. It's like fucking. It's almost. But as I say, I spoke to somebody and they were like, it's been bad, but the last 2 days almost as if it's like maybe getting to that.
It's been bad, miss a little.
But also, I wonder how much of that is like Spanish, Italian, that part of Europe. It's very sociable people. How much of that is climate? How much of it is temperature? Because there's been now again, it could be
kissing in each cheek and all that.
There's been hardly any cases in African countries. Is that again to do with temperature, humidity? Does it live in those conditions, or is it because nobody's getting tested? I don't know. Is it going to spread a lot in the UK because we've got a good climate for that kind of thing? I don't know. The thing that's getting me again is the fact that people who are being hospitalised, I haven't yet seen one of them who's came on the news and went, that's me checked out of hospital now. I've been in there for 2 weeks. They done this, they done that. No. Everybody who goes into hospital, you don't see them ever again.
But it's does yourself stories with somebody going, there's fucking me rap. He's not going to eat.
You haven't seen one person. Not one person's been on the news who's came out of hospital after being hospitalised.
I know.
Not one.
I know.
What's going on?
Well, I was speaking to somebody that works in the NHS, and they've been told that see if the person doesn't look as if they're going to recover, come through it, they've no even to treat them. It's just like, aye. No,
just fucking plug them into the Dyson and just send them up the back.
No. Put them in the hand.
You know what I'm talking about?
Toilet. Put their heat through the hose.
But here's the thing. I was talking to my pal, right? He's just fucking. He said a run of illnesses, life-threatening. Well, he said one life-threatening things similar to yourself, Scott, right? He's got all of that. He's just got his driver's license back. He's just fucking getting on top of it. He then fucking get the corona things kicked off. He came in for a walk, fucking collapsed in the kitchen, paralysed, couldn't walk. They ended up getting him to hospital, done all tests on him. he's got cancer in his stomach, and it's legions that's attached itself to his spine, right? And he said he was in the hospital bed as people are coming in with the coronavirus on the fucking ventilators and everything. And he said, I couldn't sleep with the pain. 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm trying to watch some shit TV. The guy next to us died. They just wheeled him out and wheeled another person straight in. He said it was fucking grim. He managed to get out in about, I think it was like 4 or 5 days. He's got to do a test. He goes, I couldn't stay in there any longer. He goes, because it was the fucking most horriblest thing I've seen. You know, you're just in that room with just people dying round about you. So he's back up the road, fucking waiting his results and dealing with that on top of what we're all dealing with, the COVID-19. He's got reality of a serious illness in there and all. And you're just
my dad,
my dad just
well, mate, it feels sorry.
I'm self-employed, mate. I'm self-employed. What you
what do you want me to do about it?
My dad,
you know what I mean?
Just about 7 weeks ago, get told he's got cancer. So now, and they can't treat him. They can't treat
your
him.
dad?
My dad. Tell me a bit more than that. Because, no, but they can't treat him because he's had a bypass, and they can't give him chemo because his heart. But and he's locked in as well now. I'm like, tell him fucking in the house. So you're like, he's got to go through
all
this. You're like fucking I delivered. I took stuff to him the day. You know, messages. Still give him the receipt. Fucking never paid me. But
what you do? Are you dropping off at the door, or are you actually giving him it? And how you doing?
I went in, and he was in the kitchen, and I was just in the hall. I says, "Look, I'll leave this here."
Did you wear the dicky bow?
Of course. Yeah, like
that's what he wears all the time.
That's what I wear.
Cheer anybody up that setup.
Tell me, you see somebody, you go. That guy knows what he's doing.
I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. I see like that.
Gary, if I saw you dressed, like, I'd be like, at least the snooker's still running.
No, have you seen me in Tesco?
What's the cap?
You know, things are tough, but that guy's still after himself.
He's keeping up appearances.
He's still making an effort. He's still making an effort. See, when you see the bow tie hanging, you're like, he's giving up.
It's been a rough night.
But then you lock the wee horn basket, and there's a scud mag and a pot noodle. You're just like,
no, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. So, anyway, so any gigs this week?
What are you up to?
Any gigs coming up this week?
How are your chickens, Gary? How are you surviving in lockdown?
Fine. Learning my Spanish. Not watching much telly. Listening to a lot of voices going. It's because I've no spoke for a long time. Dry cough. Dry cough. You know what?
Imagine you just collapsed live.
With a wee horn come on.
Gary.
It's gone on.
Desperately try to get your trousers on so the ambulance crew don't find you.
I got 4 chickens and then I had to kill one in a week. But it was funny. No, it wasn't funny. I had to kill one, but it was funny because after a day I was thinking, that's no moving much, right? And then one day I went in, a couple of days later I went in, and I went, right, you're getting it, right? So, and then I went to get the accent, and it was sort of, I was like, look, you guys kid on, you're fucking no well, you're like, and then the next day I went in, and I thought it was deed, and I went to pick up, and it was like, what's happening? Right, I went, nah, enough's enough, like, you're on the way out, so.
You've not got a choice now.
Would you chop
killed it?
Aye.
What do you do with the body?
Yeah,
same as he does with our bodies.
I've put in the body cabinet.
Did you eat it?
No. But here's another, right? I'll tell you about one. See the ones that I've had to kill in the past. I was taking them up the park and leaving them for the fox. You know, like so there's a wee lassie goes up there, a wee staffy and that. So somebody told me, they went, oh Gary, they went, was this you? I went, what? They went, obviously the fox has took the chicken to some bit else in the park and like been like fucking And she was like, that's a fucking, yeah. I think she said foreigners. That's a foreigners that come up, because there has been cases, and the guy told me in the party, they were putting like brake fluid in chicken breasts, putting them to poison dogs. Yeah, like,
what?
I
thought you meant chicken's tits.
No, chicken breast. Like,
why do you want to poison dogs?
Just cunts that don't like dogs. Yeah, like, so she was blaming them. She was like, like that side bastards are coming up here trying to poison. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, like, and I might have done it with one merchant and the Pop's done it, so now they got the brood bin.
Is it a circle of life? Is it a circle of life part? You know what I mean?
Aye. So, yeah.
A wee cat.
I've made a Paul Cheyenne head dress now. Like, fucking, yeah,
and a dream catcher.
And there's a chicken feet just all around it.
Aye, you look on a pole. Aye, so that.
Mind that guy at the James Bond with the chicken feet, the voodoo guy.
To live and let die.
Mr. Bond. He's in the front of the big train with the chicken fucking necklace. Scott, you've not seen it. It was in the 70s.
I'm just looking at this again. Since we've been talking, another 4 people have died.
Is it?
Get off. I've stopped watching the news, man. Selfishly.
I don't watch news. I don't watch it.
I can't do it. I can't. It just depresses.
Again, you think, see, like you're somebody like your dad's age, Gary. Do you know what I mean? Who's grown up with like channels like the BBC, like the media, print media.
Aye.
You'd be fucking shiting yourself. They'd be terrifying. We watched it maybe when lockdown started for the first. We watched the briefing and then we watched the Boris thing, and I was watching the news up to that point, and then after that I was like, I'm not watching it again. But you imagine if you grew up and that's just part of your, like, you watch the 6 o'clock news, you watch the 10 o'clock news, and you go to your bed, you'd be terrified.
It's on the radio and on non-stop. It's fucking mental.
I know.
But again, the amount of pensioners that are still zooming about the street, not giving a fuck.
Well, see, this is the thing as well. I had to, when I did have to go out, there was a bus, and I looked in the bus to go, fuck, nobody's going to be about. It was full of old bodies sitting talking to each other, next to each other, and I'm going, everybody should be mayor.
No.
But I'm thinking, oh, it'll pass, that kind of thing, you know. Just also.
Oh, they're going, my age, and you're going, but it's not your age, you're passing on to some other thing.
Aye.
Yeah, like, it's not as if they're going, well, I'm 82, and you're going, aye, I'm fucking 38.
I think there's a whole thing now about people going, as soon as quarantine's lifted, everyone's going to be like back in pubs and everyone's going to be wanting. So I think a lot of people are going to be thinking, I want my own space, man. Like, I don't want to be in a scheme or up a block. I want my own wee bit of land, like my own, your own fucking quarantine zone.
Can't afford a bag of crisps after this.
But mate, this is the thing that I'm
prices
thinking about as well.
Up?
No, most things will lie, but see you can't afford, like, if you want to be a bit of land near Glasgow or a bit of land near Edinburgh, none of us can afford that. But if I want to go up to the fucking Highlands and get a bit of land somewhere and buy a house in the middle of fucking nowhere, I can do that.
No, you can't. Mate, no, you can't.
No,
it's a fucking fortune.
Yeah, Jude, it's a fortune up there, Scott.
Yeah,
if you're English and you sell your fucking one bedroom flat, you can go up buy a castle.
Used to. I'm not talking about buying a castle, mate. I'm talking about buying a fucking 2-bed fucking croft in the arsehole of nowhere.
You've not done any looking about, kid.
I'm
going to look. Used to Bob I stock myself. I'm going to look right now.
You look and you laugh.
Fucking shower.
You're just like that. Kid, knowing you're typing, you're just going to tell us anything.
Maximum price, right? Let's put it 150 grand.
We could wrap it up. We're nearly at an hour. 54 minutes we're recording. I know time is precious, Gary, because you've got a lot to do today. Tell me, and I want a picture that you're up there with the fucking tin flute on.
That would be brilliant.
That would be amazing. And the headphones. What a ball sack.
Did you see that? You want the
It's just the one testy popping out at the side.
That's a fan only. No, it's a fan only page or something. For fans only. For fans only. Yeah.
The big
There we go, boys. Hal Manor Cottage in Peebles. 140 grand. 140 grand. Done.
Isolated.
See, isolated. Of course it needs fucking work, guys. 140 grand.
Exactly. So you're going to have to build.
You basically build a new house.
You're up there locked for internet, I know.
They water. It's got a well.
Who needs water, mate?
It's a do-upper. It's a do-upper.
We're going off grid. We're going off grid, man.
Camper van. I'll show you my camper van.
Do you know what? See the amount of camper vans I've seen on my Facebook feed?
Aye.
Everybody must be hanging.
We'll go away. They turned them all back. Good on them. Good on them.
Did they actually turn them back?
Aye, there was about 30 of them trying to park up at Aviemore, and the police are like, you're not bringing up fucking all the germs like Prince Charles did, brought up 80s cunts to Balmoral, fucking all infected. And you know, they've all went into the village and all that, like fucking get messages.
Pumping the commoners.
You got a loaf, what kind of loaf does he like? Get him a plain.
Get him a baguette. He loves a baguette, Big Charlie.
A baguette.
And some pate.
And a quarter bottle of Grants.
What is it Charlie likes? He likes a baguette and some pate.
Right, is that us in?
That's us, boys.
Well, this has not been very funny, but we've caught up and we've talked about worldly events.
Wow. Sometimes life isn't funny, you know? Serious stuff here.
Life is a casserole. A casserole. A casserole.
Casserole.
Life is a casserole, old friends. Life. What is this? Life is a
box of chocolates.
No, what's that song? Life is a
roller coaster.
A cabaret. Life is a cabaret, old friends.
We should finish in a wee sing song.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. I've just noticed something behind Gary.
What?
Hold on.
You getting a gear on? He's going to come back with the sausage on. Oh, that's a wee IKEA bed he's got in the background. I had one of them.
Is that one that folds out?
It's like a couch slash double bed. Yes.
I've got it there. Aye.
Gary, you've got the first edition. Scott's got the second edition.
All right.
I'll look after you. There it is.
Mate, I've got number 22 of 89. That's hardly limited edition, is it?
Aye, that's the second edition. I've got the first edition.
What? The first edition, I only done 50 of them. 20. The first edition, 50. Right. Second edition, 3,400. I done 100 the second edition.
Right.
No, 89. Is it 189?
Aye.
It's 189. I mean, the prints are available from my... contact me direct.
Yeah, contact me direct. $5 cash.
Hey, listen to this. I've actually had a couple of albums ordered for my shop. The dilemma is news. I can't get to the fucking post office to post them.
How can you know?
The post office.
My missus is going. No, it's home. My missus goes to the post office.
Well, that's no isolating, is it? But this is the mentality that freaks me out.
Essential.
I'm not essential, mate. So she's got a small business to run.
You're still kicking about with folk running about you. You're still risking your life.
But you're still going to shops.
Well, I've no went to the shops for hour a week now. I've no left. I've no mixed with civilization. That's a lie. I took her to the Italian embassy.
Wow. Get the fucking albums in an envelope and get them posted. You work shy bastard.
Do you have to stay like 2 meters away from the wee lassie at the post office?
No, she's behind a counter.
Behind a box.
Aye, but it's no any glass things. See, when you're licking the stamps, do you do one each?
You don't need to lick a stamp. They put the stamp on it for you.
Aye.
When was the last time you were on a post office?
Mind the simpler days when you could lick a stamp, boys, eh?
Just for the hell of it.
Mind when you could stand next to folk in that.
No. Thing of the past. Anyway, I've got dogs to take out. So, guys, as always.
Hey.
It's been great, Gary. It's been great. Thank you.
No, and maybe in the future we'll go on
Don't
for a
push
more
your luck.
light-hearted
Don't push
show.
your luck. Don't
We'll go
push
on
your
for
luck.
once-
Hey, let's
once-
go.
Once the
One step
ratings,
at a time.
once
One
the
step at a time.
ratings go up,
One step
I'd
at a time.
imagine I'll see you two with tuxedos next time.
Well, you
That'll
know,
be the
Tap,
selling,
tap, mate.
selling
Tap,
thing.
I'm actually scared we might be doing the country a disservice because when we put this episode out with you back, it could crash the internet.
Exactly. Well, it's not for me to say. You
No,
know.
what
you know.
I'm not looking forward to this episode coming out because everybody will be commenting, the Candyman's back, and then Mal will get in a state of depression going, does nobody love me? No? Is that it? Just want Gary back? And then it'll be
Right.
fucking square one again.
They're only human. They're only human. And in these dark times, it's good that a bit of lights come into the show again.
Well,
So-
they've seen you, they've heard from you.
Yeah.
There's a
Right.
point
Aye.
of contact here.
Well, exactly. I'm still here. I know a lot of people will question had I went feral. No. Well,
It does look as if you're inside a cupboard, the way that door is.
still here.
Hey, here's the thing, Gary. I know you never listen to the show.
No one's the best.
I know you never listened to the show,
No.
right? Because you never liked hearing your own voice, was it?
Right.
Would you watch this back?
sure?
No, it's a video.
Would you?
Hey, many a true thing said in jest.
I'll
Is
not
it-
watch this back either.
No, not even the video.
No. Not been enough laughs. If it'd been funnier, yeah, maybe.
Aye, a chance.
I should have just stuck to my script. I had the whole script there, but you know, like I did my initial laugh with the jacket, and that's me. You know, like.
What,
Did you
what's
actually?
on- what's on your
Did you
script?
actually have a script?
Oh,
to
don't
sit-
go ask. No, did I fuck?
Are you gone method?
No, I've got method on. So, anyway, right, as I said, I've got the dogs to take care.
Aye,
Guys,
all the best.
all the best.
Right,
Right.
cool. I'll just switch it off now. Cheers,
Right.
Gary.
See you.
Cheers, Scotty, boy.
Bye.
Love
Adios.
yous.
Adios, mi amigos.
Cheerio.
Hasta luego.
Ciao.
Ciao, mine.
That's it.
Hit it.